Marrena re tla re hola. Nana go get like a hola na ambitious obvious nearly on. Trapa fasa baba, let's start rolling up the jazz. Hey, grappa fasa baba, let's wait him now fit. They threw me to a car. What means MT for MT near na kwa on tour. This one, this next video, Joe. The Ambitiouz'S Entertainment actually, because hey Joe, Ambitiouz'S Joe, I get it now Paula Joe. Marrena re tla re hola. Nana go get like a hola na Ambitiouz'S obvious nearly on. Trapa fasa baba, let's start rolling up the jazz. Hey, grappa fasa baba, let's wait him now fit. They threw me to a car. What means MT nearly na kwa on tour. So no jiggy Ambitiouz'S Entertainment aksa utlola ka yona Joe na ile next size lo area so ka motla sa Ambitiouz'S Entertainment. I guess if Sunday exist that will exist. But let's watch the brutal downfall of Ambitiouz'S Entertainment.
Back in 2015, Ambitiouz'S Entertainment was dominating the music industry. They had multiple award-winning artists like MT, Aries, Java, Amanda Black, and multiple award-winning artists like MT, Aries.
It's a long Aries, you know. Aries, Joe. I chill it there, change.
Java, Amanda Black, and many others.
Amanda Black.
With each having multiple hit songs and classic albums. But after making Ambitiouz'S Entertainment tens of millions of rands, a few years later, they all suddenly left the record label and exposed the evil that was being done behind closed doors. From allegations of paying their artists a monthly minimum wage,
but I was getting paid monthly and a certain amount that just didn't cut it for me,
to confiscating their music awards after winning them.
I never stayed with an award for over 24 hours after receiving,
and taking them to court whenever they try to leave and be independent.
Yeah, man, we just came back from the court, as my brother just said. And yeah, man, we came.
Even Boom Dev, Joe, some of your mood, they're from Ambitiouz'S as well. You, Ambitiouz'S, man.
But with a W, with a win.
Of course, man. It's W this time.
If record labels were reviewable, then Ambitiouz'S Entertainment would receive a 1 out of 5 star rating for how terrible they treat their own artists, which is why the label's greediness led to its own downfall. Ambitiouz'S Entertainment was founded in 2015 by Kgosi Mahumapelo, and a few days after its creation, the label immediately signed multiple artists like Fifi Cooper, Aries,
Fifi Cooper. Oh, nah, gents, what do you all know about Fifi Cooper? Nigga, you guys don't know nothing about Fifi Cooper. Joe, is she now, dog? Yo.
Benchmark, MT, Miss Pro, and DJ City Lights. Within the first year, they already had 3 hit songs, which made Ambitiouz'S Entertainment a popular record label for upcoming artists who wanted to make it big in the music industry. For example, in July 2015, MT released his first DIY project that fans absolutely loved. A month later, in August, he also released the biggest song of his career, Roll Up, which
this was a hit, boy. This song, boy, every street, boy. Like, you see, like, I'm saying now, before I'm a piano, Joe, I'd say like most of the people in South Africa listen to hip hop. Even like the younger generation growing up, we listen to gang hip hop, boy. This thing of Gucci, there's other genres. Me, I didn't know Gucci, there's other genres. No, I just knew Gucci, there's hip hop. Nthwengo e serious mfethu phela libone stisi neli nabaloko ering libone stisi phela mfethu era ya rona yo nostalgia gents yo,
which also won an award for Song of the Year at the 2015 SA Hip Hop Awards.
I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all sitting up in this for bumping my ish. Shout out to Fifi Cooper, Benchmark, DJ Sid.
How did MT go from speaking like this to speaking like, they threw me with avocado, dog. I'm saying avocado. How did he go from speaking like this to that, Joe?
The lies and every single one of y'all for believing in me from day one, you feel me?
The original song was followed by a roll-up remix featuring Wizkid and AKA, and these two tracks would later make it to his 2015 classic debut album, Avery, in which more than half of the track list all became hit songs. Meanwhile, Fifi Cooper released her own debut album containing its own multiple hit songs, with Aries also dropping his debut single featuring MT, which also became a hit song. But this insane success was only
There's a song with MT. When did this happen? When did this happen? No.
just the beginning for Ambitiouz Entertainment. In 2016, MT won more than 6 music awards, and his 2015 debut album Avery sold more than 40,000 copies and was certified platinum.
MT's in the house, okay? He went platinum, ne? Yes, sir.
Moreover, Aries delivered his own classic debut album Paradise with more than 5 hit songs, and on Twitter, he posted that he wishes to win an award for Lyricist of the Year as one of his goals for 2016.
The one moment in there when they were nominating that I actually was like, yo, was when they brought you up for Best Lyricist.
Yeah.
You've been wanting that for a while.
For a while.
For a minute.
For a while.
You know
And I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Because it's like I even made a pinned tweet for that. You know what I mean? I put it up there.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
In terms of lyrics, gents. In terms of lyrics, like, okay, like let's put like bias aside, gents. Bias aside and all that. In terms of lyrics, who's got it like that in South Africa? Yeah, Joe. Lyrics, boy. You can't touch this nigga. Because in the UK, we know it's that dog is Dave, you know, Central Dave. Our in America, obviously, it's J. Cole. I'm fit to say, but J. Cole again, Joe. One told. But in South Africa, who's that guy, Joe? Tweeting like the lyrics, Joe. Unga sure. This guy. Joe, I really give him a tata. Because now, in my opinion, it's a Reese. In my opinion. You know, those courses, man. That's why I was a mamele Aries. Because the man about those courses and serious. Your favorite rapper turns into a poltergeist. Poltergeist nigga.
It's out here.
And now I'm like... What? So what's left is for me to collect that thing, man, and then we nice.
And that wish would come true after he won Lyricist of the Year at the 2016 SA Hip Hop Awards. Additionally, Ambitiouz Entertainment signed 2 new artists, Java and Amanda Black, who both immediately released 2 successful debut albums.
Amanda Black, Amanda Black, gila fihla le necho. For like a masolo. For like gila fihla le necho. You, Amanda Black.
Albums, while at the same time, Miss Prue was dominating with the hit song Amen, featuring all Ambitiouz Entertainment artists except for Amanda Black. And strangely enough, despite the record label's success and popularity, Aries along with Fifi Cooper and Benchmark announced that they were leaving Ambitiouz Entertainment for good. To whom it may concern the most, the fans, I would like to say that I am no longer part of Ambitiouz Entertainment as of moving forward. I thank the label and its remaining artists in abundance for making this journey interesting and everything they've done for me. I'm currently pushing myself 10 times harder to keep the consistency going by working on new content for all my loyal followers. To those in favor of me growing and expanding, I promise not to disappoint. You are now introduced to a new genesis, Aries Can't Die. On the same day, shortly after Aries' tweet, Fifi Cooper took to Instagram and posted, "Listen, note that I am no longer an Ambitiouz Entertainment artist. It's been good, but
this would have been cold from Fifi Cooper if like 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 she's still relevant, dog. Because Aries Joe like Santo we were Aries in terms of like twin. What do you call this? He goes to in STC and all that. But you know, Joe, the comparisons. That's how it always be. But Fifi Cooper on the other end, dog. Joe, Fifi Cooper, Joe. I haven't heard, bro, since 20 Mang, boy. Yo.
all good things come to an end. I've decided to push Fifi Cooper under 50.
I'm starting to get concerned. Wait. Is Fifi Cooper still alive? multi-award-winning artist Fifi Cooper is now a businesswoman. She's 33. Oh, so she's still alive. I get a feel of
Fifi Cooper's record label, Mo Cooper Records. I've learned I'm ready and it's time. Similarly, Benchmark also put out their own statement on Twitter, which for whatever reason they later deleted. And allegedly after this, Ambitiouz Entertainment started sending emails to radio stations and TV networks like MTV Base and Channel O, warning them to not play any music by Aries, Fifi Cooper and Benchmark, or else it will result in Ambitiouz Entertainment copyright claiming the music that is being played or performed. Benchmark responded to this alleged email by tweeting, "We agreed that we ain't gonna play dirty. We had a meeting on Thursday, but y'all are playing dirty. We just wanted to leave, Jay." To make matters worse, Aries went on Peltusi's Behind the Story and expressed that the reason he left Ambitiouz was because they were taking advantage of him and not paying him enough money.
I wasn't getting paid, and I felt like my art direction was being taken into a whole new domain, you know, that I'm not comfortable with. But beyond that, I was just not getting paid. I'm supposed to get paid.
Doug, is it possible to make it in music without signing for a record label? Like other people, are there people out there like that made it in music and they didn't like sign any record label things with anyone, bruh? Because nah, Joe. I'm sweating. I'm doing all this. I'm rapping. I'm doing all this, and then where now you're gonna take most of my money and not pay?
Hey.
You're done wrong, basically, but definitely taken advantage of in that situation. Would you agree with me if I said that?
I feel like most artists in the label are taken advantage of.
Which seemed to be the main concern also shared by Fifi Cooper.
The whole Ambitiouz thing, I actually didn't want it to get to this point because for me it was a personal thing. I was just fighting with my boss and it was personally Nekimokopari meeting separately. I didn't know that the guys want to leave, but I know that every artist, whenever we go to shows or gigs or interviews, we were talking about this problem that we are working but we don't have money, you know, so it was just that thing.
After leaving Ambitiouz, MT felt like they abandoned him, so he tweeted, "These kids leaving the label thinking they know better. Good luck out there." Those who used to say things like Ambitiouz forever are all gone. After seeing this, Aries responded, "And those who said they want to leave stayed. Your word is far from your heart. That's hypocrisy. MT, you deserve better and you know it."
I'm gonna put it out how it is. See, with MT had the same feelings as I did about the label.
Really?
And his were probably like worse because they were bottled in. I remember we had a show in PLK and I was with him in the van and stuff. It was me, him, Flame, that's who I remember. And then he was like, "Yo, you can't even be a..."
He's also from... What? All of these niggas are from there, Amos.
ultimate self as an artist in this label because you marginalized, you know? Like, yo, where's that coming from? It was just like, I think I'm gonna leave sooner than I thought. Yo, I'm telling you right now, those are his words. They came out of his mouth. If I'm lying right now, may God strike me down. I took that because I was like, yo, man, I relate. But then when it was time to actually do it, I'm not saying he was supposed to do it when I was doing it, but don't go out there now making the people believe that, you know, I'm the bad guy or I'm the traitor, I'm the betrayer. You know, that's not cool.
Furthermore, in November 2017, the CEO of Ambitiouz filed a lawsuit against Fifi Cooper, restricting her from owning and performing any music that she recorded while she was signed under the label. On top of that, they also forced her to pay for the legal fees that it cost Ambitiouz to file the lawsuit against her in the first place, along with paying...
The lawsuit will also see Fifi Cooper lose rights to all songs recorded with the record label, and she will have to pay all royalties and fork out cash for labels. What? So now you guys want to sue me and now must pay you to sue me.
all her royalties to the label. As a result of this, #boycott boycott Ambitious Entertainment started trending on Twitter in support of Fifi Cooper. South Africans, I think it's time we stop supporting this record label. Let's hashtag boycott Ambitious Entertainment, guys. Fifi Cooper is a human being, not a property. How about we do a crowdfunding campaign for Fifi Cooper? We can raise 1 million towards her new record label. Hashtag boycott Ambitious Entertainment. Hashtag boycott Ambitious Entertainment. God, please borrow me 2 million rands so I can buy this label and turn it into a spaza shop. My heart bleeds out for Fifi Cooper.
Please give me 2 million so I can turn this record label into a spaza shop. What? Joe, people in South Africa are so random.
I don't care what business you are running, but this is some evil-ish. Some people went as far as unfollowing and blocking Ambitious Entertainment on Twitter, along with social media accounts of all of their artists, which was followed by deleting all of their music on iTunes and Spotify, only to re-download the music for free on a website called Fakaza. Hi guys, I'm selling pirates.
Oh, Fakaza. Boy, what do you know about Fakaza? You see, Fakaza, MP3 choose, and I forgot what. That's where you got all the songs, boy. That's where you got all the songs, boy. Yo, nah, this guy's seeking me way back, boy. Hey, man, I'm still young as well, eh? So make it seem like I'm old, bro.
Ambitious Entertainment music for 250 an album, all artists included. So ambitious artists are about to go platinum on Fakaza. Stop supporting record labels who enslave our artists. Hashtag boycott Ambitious Entertainment by not buying their music. Don't buy their music, don't attend their events. In fact, unfollow ambitious artists, they don't even deserve our retweet. Let's not forget to unsubscribe on their YouTube channel. I wish I could take back my views. Regardless of this negative public perception, Ambitious won the lawsuit against Fifi Cooper and stated that they were planning on doing the same thing to Aries and Benchmark. But fortunately, before they got the chance to do that, Julius Malema with EFF offered assistance to Fifi Cooper to fight back the lawsuit that Ambitious filed against her, posting on Twitter.
Yeah, this is what I like about you, Julius Malema. Julius Malema, he must be president, Joe. I swear, Joe. Julius Malema, Joe, he is our Donald Trump. I'm joking. MP3 choose, boy. Back then, I was saying that, Joe. It was like, no, it's about the website, it's like our fair, Joe. Propola epele king opera mini not another Joe if you know one guarantee also good is yo back then.
Twitter. We have seen the injustice caused to Fifi Cooper by Ambitious Entertainment, which is politically associated with the corrupt Northwest Premier Supra Mahumapelo. We have contacted Fifi Cooper with the willingness to help her fight back against the corrupt and exploitative record company. Eventually, EFF ended up winning against the lawsuit.
I want to give a shout out to Bob Julius Malema, because he's the reason why I'm performing these songs today.
Despite getting backlash from the public, in 2017, Ambitious
Julius Malema
began replacing all the artists that they lost by introducing new artists, and specifically with the rapper Kitini. There were rumors that Ambitious instructed him to take shots at Aries in order to kickstart his music career, which is something that Aries also once mentioned when he revealed that the CEO of Ambitious told him to diss Nasty C in order to quickly launch his career.
Nasty's on the up and up, doing his thing, and then boom, Aries pulls up, gets signed to Ambitious Entertainment. You have the label owner with his own agendas, you know. So in order to be the one at the time regarding like artists in my age group was for me to go at Nasty. I'm trying to be out there too, and I thought it was healthy competition, so I done did it. I just did it. I was like,
dog, I always thought this Nasty C thing and Aries, it was always a fan thing. Kandina, Joe. What? What?
yo, let's go. But then it became worse because it was the label owner's war on his own. Like, he became obsessed with trying to beat Nasty. Let me put it that way.
In 2019, Ambitious again lost one of his biggest artists, MT, mainly over financial issues. But according to him, another reason why he left was because Ambitious contributed in destroying his reputation by choosing not to comment on his personal drama.
The reason for the departure really was just, as you said, you know, I've won a lot in the past.
lost a lot. When I go through the L's, it's like I'm alone. And when the label is asked, like, what's going on, blase, it's always no comment, whoop-de-whoop, we don't know. And I'm like, how? These people are not representing me well. If every single time you're gonna say no comment, even when stuff is as bad as people talking about my kids and my wife and stuff like that, still no comment.
At one point, he also mentioned that he was getting paid a monthly salary of less than 20,000 rands while getting off
20,000. 20,000. Meanwhile, you're one of the biggest. Okay, one like you a rapper, Joe. Like Joe, a rapper who's getting streams and all that. You have a fan base, and then they're gonna pay you 20,000. Where's the rest of the money, Joe? The money for the album, because I saw in China. Joe, this was before, what do you call this? MT really like started to, what do you call this? In my opinion, go down, because you didn't hear much noise about MT anymore, dog. Like back then, Joe, Joe, MT was MT nearly MT. Heck, it was even my cousin's crush. That's how crazy it is. And then they're gonna chase him 20,000.
overworked and making the label approximately 50,000 rands per gig.
I remember I did 6 shows in one night.
You make 50k per gig, and he's saying he did 6 shows a night. So, nah. Go. If you make 50k and you have 6 shows, 300k, and you wanna tell me out of the 300k, you're only gonna get 20. You get 20. The other 280, what about it? Yeah, guy. You.
Night. After that night, my body was fucked. Like I was tired, and I don't get tired. You know, I'm a hustler. So I'm like, no, man. Here I'm working too much, man. But I still have to wait for a month end.
Do you know, in one gig, you probably made your salary with one song performance?
How much was your salary?
It didn't stay the same. I'll have to say. I'm gonna say
it
that.
Started at how much?
Yeah, you're an employee.
Started young,
50k, 60.
Yeah, I mean that's MT decent starting.
Less, way less.
Damn, so under 20.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro.
Under 20. I'm making 50k from one show. One show, dog.
Bro.
You feel me?
And this was when Roll Up was out already.
Yeah.
Man, this
Roll Up was even out. Dog, this was peak MT, dog. Peak MT, dog. What up? No, dog. What? Because obviously, Roll Up, Joe, Nelly Pini, Lalwangi Man Lemang, and I remember it came in that album when Inalebo We Up. There's also the Re-Up. Re-Up is the remix of Roll Up. And you only got 20. Even less than 20. Oh.
This is, that's criminal, bro.
You feel me? So.
And do you know how much they were, in hindsight, or do you know how much they were charging for gigs?
Dude, they were charging like 80, 70, 40, bro. I tried to book MC, bro.
80. I'm busy in 50. 80. So there's actually like people out there who are paying just for 1 hour or 30 minutes. Or the go stage in 1, 2, 3 after for 80 for radio. Yo, I have to much I'm not. But then, Bamba scam me, man.
Track.
This bro's supposed to be close to being a millionaire then, or something. Yo.
I tried to book MT, bro.
Summit. I saw his job.
I'm like, this is too much.
In addition, Ambitious took away his 7 awards that he won while he was still under the label.
You know,
Dog, how better is this label, dog? Like, how better is it? Because when the people leave your thing, you have a certain agreement with them. Because I saw earlier on they had an agreement where they're not gonna play this and all that jiggy. Now they're removing the songs. Nah, Joe.
everybody congratulating me on my way out. And then the boss man comes up behind me on some, yeah, give me what's mine. And I'm like, I stood there and thought, like, what is this? I looked at the award and I saw it's written MT on there. I looked at him and he repeated your statement. And then I didn't ask the third time. It just made sense to me. I'm like, okay, here we go again. Alright, take your thing, homie. I'm out. I just left. I didn't even like debate or try to reason or.
Hey, Joe, if you say you want the awards from me, were you the one who was rapping? Like, you weren't the one who was rapping. You didn't write the thing. You didn't write the lyrics. You didn't spend the hours, Joe, trying to perfect the song. And just because when you are a record label now, you want my awards. My awards. Those awards, they say MT. They don't say, what do you call this? They don't say Ambitious Entertainment. They say MT. And yet you are gonna want them as if they're yours. Insane.
So, can I take it home? One thing I can tell people, I've never taken one award home to my parents. Ever. I've never stayed with an award for over 24 hours after receiving, which was something weird because they all written my name on it. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, dog.
To this day, there's still only God knows where.
Shortly after MT left the label, artists like Kitini, La Sauce, Saudi, Sjava, Gigi Lamaine, and Loiso all left Ambitious Entertainment by the end of 2020. But at the same time, Ambitious signed 2 new artists, Intabayase Dubai and Malume Vector, who both unsurprisingly would later have issues with the label later on. For example, in November 2020, Intabayase Dubai was featured on a song called Imali Ening by Big Zulu, which became a big song with more than 21 million views on YouTube. Despite this, in April 2022, Intabayase Dubai posted on Facebook, "I'm not fighting with Ambitious Entertainment. I'm fighting for the fact that I'm in a big song which made money, but I haven't received a cent from it. Imali Ening also had an opportunity to be featured on a KFC deal. I didn't get anything from that. Besides that, I haven't got a cent from the song. Whoever claims I was paid money, he or she is lying. The only money I have and survive with is the 3.7 I receive from Ambitious Entertainment every month. Also, the money I
Hey Joe, you were artist with a successful song. Successful song and you're getting paid 3.7 per month. Yo.
receive when I'm booked." Almost immediately, Ambitious responded by saying, "The 3.7 is for food allowance he receives while receiving more money on top of that. It's just a portion of what he receives. That's a person who knew they were emotionally manipulating the public. He's not even counting the 12,000 rands monthly accommodation." Ambitious also flooded Twitter by posting bank statements to prove that they were paying Intabayase Dubai all the money that he earned. But the problem is, these bank statements only show payments for bookings and not the payments for royalties that were supposed to be paid monthly. This one is for bookings. Let's see the one for his salary. But that one is for bookings. We want to see the money made by the song. Read and read again. He agreed that you do pay for bookings. Monthly royalties is what he's questioning. Stop dodging the bullet.
Why would you sign?
One thing about the internet is not stupid, bruh. That's one thing you must know about the internet. The internet is not stupid. Hey, Joe, even if Joe, you post something just to make them go away, and you just miss one little detail, boy. One little detail. Someone's gonna find it. Someone is gonna find it, and when they find it, boy, you can't make them Popeyes, boy. You can't make the internet Popeyes.
Into Ambitious, dog, with what happened to MT, Aries, like his story
Yeah, but then abantu who got their fingers burnt, I guess. Yeah,
engayitshela khona ukuthi nombani uyadinga ukuthi abe ne-experience yakhe.
And then those statements, because they showed statements where they paid you like 90,000.
Yes, but I'm a proof of payment 20,000, 90, or from ABSA 20. I forgot the other figures. I think I 2 or 3.
Kodwa bonele ukuthi abhale ukuthi bookings. Ama bookings lawa, ama reports wama bookings.
So all those statements are valid. Imali zangena.
Yeah, imali zamagigi lezo. Ngiyazazi.
Ukuthi wena uthe, that's why it was confusing. What the only money you've ever received from Ambitiouz is 3.5.
Yes, nemali yamagigi mawukuthi ngibookiwe.
Oh, now we get it.
And then royalties?
Sambro.
I'm not sure ngoba yiki imali ngengayithola from Usambro.
How much do you think Imali has made? Because like that song was big, man. Sambro.
In Sambro?
Yeah. How much you think?
That's probably 3 million.
3 million.
3 million.
3 meter. Your song made 3 million. You didn't even touch a cent. Oh, you didn't even sniff a cent.
I said
allegedly.
Nah, maybe says.
On the other hand, the owner of the song Big Zulu was also getting attacked online, but he himself shifted the blame to Ambitiouz.
Kodwa ke phela into ekumele ni understand uDubai usayiniwe under iAmbitiouz. So yonke into esiyenzayo ipaperwork yenziwa iAmbitiouz. Yonke imali, ama rights, yonke into kaDubai ise Ambitiouz. Imali yonke engenayo alikho ngisho isent la kaDubai or imali eshodayo ekaDubai esenkabi record.
1 year later, Intaba Yase Dubai, along with Miss Prue, Black Diamond and Malume Vector, all parted ways with Ambitiouz. But of course, not all of them could leave without taking the label to court. As in April 2023, Malume Vector took Ambitiouz to court, suing them for copywriting and claiming ownership of his new music, even though he was no longer signed under the label. But unfortunately, before the court made a ruling, Malume Vector would pass away in a tragic car accident in July 2024. Similarly, Black Diamond also filed a lawsuit against Ambitiouz with the complaint that they were copywriting their new music and trying to take it down from YouTube and other streaming platforms.
Yeah, man, we just came back from the court, as my brother just said. And yeah, man, we came back with a W, with a win.
Of course, man. It's W this time.
I don't know if people have been following along, isn't it, the way they were happening. So we would drop music and then our previous record label would just go out there on YouTube and try to take down our music. Claim, copyright claim, you know. Yeah, man, basically that's why we took them to court.
While parting ways with Ambitiouz is beneficial for some artists, unfortunately for many of them, they end up vanishing from the public eye after leaving the label. As explained in this tweet, record labels are stealing from artists, but also most artists can't stand on their own. Only 3 artists that succeeded after leaving Ambitiouz Entertainment.
It's not only 3, who's Nyopa Boy? There's all you guys, you're forgetting Aries as well. Unfortunately.
Are Sjava, Nyaupe Boy, which is Aries, and MT.
Oh, Aries is Nyaupe Boy. Joe, nah, that's crazy. Nyaupe Boy.
However, this outcome doesn't only affect the artist, but it also affects the record label as well, as ever since Ambitiouz lost all of its biggest artists, it has been desperately trying to make a comeback but is failing miserably. It got so bad that they even started begging fans to promote their new music in exchange for 100 Rand. On YouTube, all of their recent videos consist of old music from 2016 that was made by their biggest previously signed artist. And on Facebook, they post internet memes and screenshots, most of which are accompanied by negative comments like making money on Facebook now, no other choice, where are the artists? From the best record label in South Africa to Facebook comedians. Yeah, ne, life.
Hey, nah, life will hit you bad, boy. Nah, that's crazy. Oh, getting scammed in real time like that, boy. Oh, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap too.